why is your life falling apart? Your life is falling apart, completely falling apart. No matter what you do, no matter how hard you try to achieve more, or be better, or no matter how good you are to people or whatever, everything just seems as if it's crashing down. Right now, you are being trained. You are going through because the person that's going to come out at the end of this, she or he is going to be stronger. You're going to be much stronger for it. You are going to look back, and hopefully you can use this time to ask God, like, what can I learn from this? Maybe the reason too why your life is falling apart, because and it seems to always be falling apart. I went through an area where like my life was falling apart from since I was like a teenager when my grandmother died, all the way up to being married in a toxic relationship and then trying to get out of it and getting out of it, and then like can't find anywhere to live and having to sleep in my car and going through a lot of shit and living by people and all that stuff. Like I was like, when is this gonna end? Like my life me falling apart for like all my teenage life into adult years. Like when is it going to end? And I will say, when I look back, I had to change the way how I was looking at life. I had to become, I had to start to look at the things in my life that was working out for me. I had to start to be more grateful for those things. I know that you might be rolling your eyes at me right now, but I'm telling you, gratitude brings more things in your life to be grateful for. I had to start not only being grateful, but I had to start changing the way how I react to things, the way how I reacted to people, the way how I behave in situations. I had to also remove myself from certain people, certain areas, and I had to start asking God for more. Because what happens is, right, I was like, I remember when I had moved out from my ex, and I was like, and I had living in my car, and then I went by somebody else, and it didn't work out, and then I went by somebody else, and it didn't work out, and by the time I went by, you know, that was the one, two, three, fourth, the fourth household, and it didn't work out. I was like, Lord, I'm ready for my own apartment. And that's when I got like really serious. I was like devoted every single morning visualizing my apartment. If I had only put that energy in even before I had moved up from my ex, I would have got my apartment years ago. I wouldn't even have to go through that. But I'm grateful that I went through it though, living by all those people, because when I got my apartment, I was even more grateful than I would have been if I had gotten it right off the bat. Like, initially. Our lives fall apart to help us to grow into the people that we need to be to have that next level experience. When I think of all the bad things that I've been through from childhood to adult, and I look back now, I know people, I've said it here on here already, and some people even question me, like, how why would you say that you're so grateful for all the bad things you've been through? I am grateful today, a day like today, and I always say, I find I'm even more grateful than I would have been before, because if I had an easy life, I would not be motivated to dedicate my life to meditating and getting a relationship with, having that connection with my higher self, um and creating the life that I want, and being, into spirituality like how I am, because life was easy. Life wasn't hard. I didn't need to have this or that. I was always healthy, or I always had a household, or I always had parents that loved me, and I always had this and the next and the third. So I wouldn't have to do any of the work that I have done to be this woman that I am today. I was talking to somebody the other day, and I was telling them, I actually don't even have, as of right now, any anger towards anyone in my family that would have, done me wrong indirectly or directly. None. completely forgiven, completely lift off my chest, because it's the tough love, it's the, you know, the meanness, it's the trying to throw me under the bus, it's the all those things that broke me and shaped me and helped me to want more and more and more out of my life. And because I wanted more, I dive more inward, because I had nobody outside of me that I could have talked to. So I ain't gonna go crazy. I can talk to Source, I can talk to God, I can connect. And now that I have this dedication and I can see this growth that I've had, I am telling you all now, although you might be going through right now, although you might, be at your rock bottom, and to you it's like, I can't go any further than this. Like, there's no more lower than this. You had to go through that, because you have so much more coming for you. Every single thing you could think about, you could dream about, you could want, you are going to manifest in your life. That is why your life has gone to shit. That's why you seem to always be going through. That's why, like, it just feels like, oh my God, when it's going to end. When it ends, your life is going to start to spiral up. Every single thing that, even if you're going to have obstacles, yes, when you're spiraling it up, you're going to see, things are going to happen or whatever that might annoy you, or you're going to, see people ready for who they are even more. And, there's some people that, so they're never going to change. You just got to accept them for who they are as well. But it's never going to be as bad as where you are right now. Your life is falling apart, like how my life fell apart before, because you are becoming the person that you're meant to be, to have all the things that you desire in life. And it is going to happen for you. And you might not see it right now, but in this moment, this video that I'm creating was meant for you. It was meant for you to know that God hasn't forgotten you. You are not forgotten about. You are not left behind. You are not what everybody say you were, all those bad things. You are even greater than they are that spoke about you. Don't matter, especially with those black sheep people. I'm one. You know. Uh, it's never easy. It's never easy for us. But we are the goats of the family. We don't, even those people, those toxic bosses or whoever it is that you had in your life that treated you like shit, or right now you're really going through it with them. This is just a season. A season that when you season your food or your chicken or what, I'm thinking chicken right now because I have chicken there, thawing down. You season your chicken, and you let it marinate, and so you're going through the seasoning part, and you're getting marinated right now, because when you get finally baked, like you really get to the rock bottom because you get cooked. After that cooking process is complete, you are done and you're ready for the world that you see that you deserve in your head. So that person that you see yourself being, that house, that car, that family, that loving and caring environment that you see up here, that you've been asking God for all these years, it's coming to you. You just got to learn to release and drop off all them bad things that surround you in your life. Release them, drop them off in the garbage, literally, so that you can cleanse you. It's sort of like you have to go through this cleansing process, because we have to realize too that every single thing is falling apart, not only to grow you, but to also separate you from some people, from some energies, some things, some situations, some, bad things happen. Bad things happen to you, but that is not the end all be all. So don't stay there and what you're whine on yourself, like why me or whatever. Think of it as, what can I learn from this? Ask God, what can I learn from this? And also ask, show me the way out, because the only person that can really help you is God, is Source. Let Source guide you and get you away from all those situations. When I got frustrated of living by people, I was like, Lord, what can I do? Because I'm tired of living like this now. Like, I'm literally tired. And then I got the idea, it came to my head, why not visualize your own apartment? And that's what I did. And I went in on that. I'll link the video on this end screen to let you watch how I use the Navigado way to manifest my apartment. So you could go watch that and let that inspire you. And know that this girl that you're watching right now, she went through hell. But you know what? I didn't get burned. I just went to learn my lessons. And yes, I have obstacles in my life still, but they can't compare. What I go through now cannot compare to what I went through in the past. But I was always also willing to grow as things happen. I was always willing to become better than how I went into the situation. Anyhow, hopefully this video has helped you. Hopefully this video has encouraged you and give you the strength to know that this is not the end. This is only the beginning. Thank you so much for watching, and remember to be brave, be strong, and be you. Bye.